Just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And we're underway. Well, they do call it the beautiful game, and the man we see before us now personifies all that is good about it. He is known simply as the King.
It's as though the game was made especially for him.
Voted the greatest player of the 20th century, but he is so much more than just that. He is a symbol of charisma, of leadership, of sportsmanship. He is the one and only Pelé. And that's been won straight back. Drogba.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Out of play for a throw. And the pass is intercepted. Threads one in. And the shot! And he's done it!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not...
Drogba! Now, that's another chance! James crosses. He's got tall. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. It's a mighty effort! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. It's their second corner of the game. Khan claims comfortably. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Del Piero. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
He's picked his way through. Shoots! Oh, he's been caught napping. No foul, says the referee. Darren Fletcher. Now it's Drogba.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And it's De Bruyne. And he's in on goal. It's Neymar! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Can he get it through? That's goal! It's bounced back off the post. And he's there to belt it away. Neymar. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Cannavaro. And it's Roberto Carlos. Darren Fletcher can see things others simply cannot. Always onto this. Now this could be a chance. They want to be quick to recover this. And the first half is done. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter.
Neymar is on his own. And a chance! He scores! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Passing is crisp and sharp.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Alonso.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh, that's fabulous. Not the most accurate pass. Darren Fletcher.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Khan gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And it's De Bruyne. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Quality ball. Aimed beyond the defence. Roberto Carlos. De Bruyne. That is good alertness. That's an imaginative pass. David Villa is in a really good position out wide. But they've got it again. De Bruyne. Nice defending, it's got the job done. Pass is just off target. James. De Bruyne. Drogba. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. He's on it, can he get away? Shot could be on. Great chance! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Substitution on the field, Didier Drogba. Number 7.
Time for a change in personnel.
Number 11.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Cannavaro. Coming on the
Cole.
field, Messi, Hazard, Thomas Rashitsky, Matthias de Ligt. There will be 3 minutes added time.
Opts for safety. Forwards and with intent. Now it's Del Piero. He's shifting through the gears here. And that's it. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of...
Myself with good these days, 'cause the trouble will take you far astray, far astray. On the table, I won't ask you twice because the light bulb is energy saving, and it takes its time illuminating. When I will see all of the mess you're making, the mess you're making. Bringing me down, not picking me up, yeah. Just kicking a can. Yes, when it really ain't it. I don't wanna stay in this place, no. Bringing me down, not picking me up, yeah. I'm just kicking a can. Yes, when it really ain't it. I don't wanna stay in this place, no.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. The action has already started. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two.
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Probing pass. Oh, delightful ball. Raya clears it away. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Elise.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Big chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Neymar really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Roberto Carlos is behind this one. And so we have the first set piece of the game. Roberto Carlos! Oh, lots on that one, but he couldn't find the target. And it's Bellingham. That looks a decent ball. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And here's Neymar. So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Tries to play it through. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. De Bruyne can so cleverly bypass the press. Can he latch on to this? Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, that is a nice touch. Forlan crosses. Mbappe finds himself offside. Van Dijk. Cannavaro. Roberto Carlos is looking to influence the game from out wide. Brzezinski. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is... And the finish! It's in! We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can't come into it, and it didn't.
So we have our breakthrough. He's had a shot! Goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Barcelona really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly.
Oh, terrible pass.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Chance for a shot! Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. To further improve their position of comfort. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed. And it's half-time here. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. So off we go once more. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Played out wide. Tries to pass it through. Now this could be a chance. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Cannavaro. James. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, that's a key interception. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's a really well-measured ball.
That's going in strongly.
He's free. Great chance! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
James. And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And now a sudden chance to counter. Koulibaly goes direct. Played out to the right. Alexander-Arnold picks it up out wide. And he's whipped it across. Mbappe! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
He's tried one! Oh, crossbar! No, he's missed it.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Van Dijk. Now James. It's a good run down the right. Nicely weighted ball.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Into the last quarter of an hour. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Now it's Drogba. Goes for goal! And that is wildly off target.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
He is through here. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Neymar, that's a shade optimistic. De Bruyne. It's come to nothing. Danger averted for now. Oh, nice touch. He has found the way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Elise. That's that, the end. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating...
Night so calm, I feel
Well, here we are with everything very much to play for. Win this one and they're going up. Incentives do not come much simpler or sweeter than that one. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And that gets things running.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the dirty work, and Frank Rijkaard is amongst the very best in the business.
Some say the best ever.
Yeah, and I can see why. He's about as sophisticated as players come, and his role covers everything from reclaiming the ball to, well, pretty much everything else. Only a man of his calibre and cleverness can do that.
Olise. Nicely weighted ball. James made a search from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Fletcher promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's De Bruyne, played out to the right. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Played into space.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Passing is crisp and sharp. That's a good ball. And he's well positioned here. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. And that pass isn't the best. Now it's Okazaki. Oh, there's a probing ball. Cole.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's not played the ball, that's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, there's no question, Peter, what his manager thought of it. He's turned away in disgust.
He won't be happy with that one. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
That has been cut short. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Can he get on the end of this? And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Bergkamp. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Bergkamp surely had to know he had the support to his right, and if he didn't, he just needs to get his head up.
Neymar gets into a good position. Cleared without complication.